Hello and welcome. All is well that ends well, says the going. Goes the saying, but is that the case with our parliament? With the monsoon session completely washed out for its 2 full weeks, well, it's you and me, the public, that lost out 10 crore rupees due to the disruptions. And the blame game still continues with the opposition bent on taking it to the streets over the coal gate. We will update you on all the latest there and much more during the next 30 minutes as you're watching Headlines Now with me, Linda Hercules. For all that, it's the top headlines. Repeated adjournments of the houses that washed out the monsoon session cost taxpayer 10 crore rupees. Prime Minister says the BJP's disruption of Parliament was total negation of democracy as the opposition sets to take its agitation to the streets. Hike in all fuel prices has been deferred by a week, say sources, as Oil Minister Jayapal Reddy says there was no such plan. The Supreme Court issues a notice to MK Stalin and his son Udayanithi, among others, on land grab charges. Anti-nuclear activists gear up to intensify their stir as the Kudankulam plant steers towards action. After winning his battle against cancer, India's World Cup hero Yuvraj Singh will be in action tomorrow in the T20 match against the Kiwis. And Videocon Group formally places its bid to buy the financially strained Deccan Chargers from Deccan Chronicle. News in detail. After ensuring a washout of the monsoon session of Parliament, the BJP chose the last day of the session to announce that the NDA will take its protest on the coal block allocation issue to the streets now. As has happened every day for 2 weeks, both houses were adjourned without transacting much business. It is estimated that the repeated adjournments that washed out the monsoon session have cost the taxpayer 10 crore rupees. In his valedictory remarks, Chairperson of the Upper House, Hamid Ansari, said that this session is likely to be remembered for work not done. Of the 31 bills listed, only 6 were passed.
Were passed and 2 others, including Constitution 170. The 226th session of the Rajya Sabha, which commenced on August 8, 2012, comes to a close today. It is likely to be remembered for the work that was not done. Out of 399 starred questions listed, only 11 could be answered orally. The question hour could be conducted only on one of the 19 days. 8 short notice questions were admitted but could not be discussed. Altogether, 62 hours were lost on account of disruptions.
Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, on the other hand, has said that the disruption of Parliament by the opposition was total negation of democracy. Singh also made it clear that the CAG report would be discussed in Parliamentary Accounts Committee.
We have just ended a wasted session of Parliament. Both houses were paralyzed because the CAG has issued an appeal, had issued a report which rightly or wrongly makes certain allegations about the public functionaries. We have great respect for the institution of the CAG, but if we do respect this institution, we must be willing to debate its findings in the Public Accounts Committee or even on the floor of the Parliament, which we have always been willing to. The opposition chose not to take advantage of the settled institutional practices dealing with the reports of the CAG and insisted on disrupting the Parliament.
जिम्मेदारी सभी की होती है। जिम्मेदारी की बात तब आती है अगर संसद ठीक चले। ये नया सवाल उठना शुरू हो गया कि संसद चलने नहीं देनी, शोर करना है। अभी स्पीकर या चेयरमैन पहुंचे नहीं होते और उसी वक्त आप उसमें नारे लगाने शुरू कर दो। नारे तो ऐसे इस ढंग से लग रहे हैं जैसे कि सड़कों पे भी नहीं लगते। उस वक्त भी अगर वो जिम्मेदारी हमारे पे लेते हैं, मैं इतना ही कह सकता हूँ, वो शायद अपना दिल बहला रहे हैं या लोगों को गुमराह कर रहे हैं।
country.
Terming the Congress-led UPA government as anti-Dalit, the BSP demanded that a special session of Parliament should be called this month to clear the bill for reservation in promotions for SC/ST employees. The BSP had yesterday sought an extension of the monsoon session by 10 to 12 days. Blaming the Congress for not getting the bill cleared, Party Supremo Mayawati said that though the government had listed the bill for discussion in the Rajya Sabha today, it did not take it up in the House.
हमारी पार्टी आज काफी दुखी व चिंतित भी है कि आज फिर से पिछले 2 दिनों की तरह ही सदन में हंगामा होने की वजह से देश में SC/ST वर्गों के प्रमोशन में आरक्षण संबंधी संवैधानिक संशोधन विधेयक पास नहीं हो सका है। यदि केंद्र की सरकार इस विधेयक को ईमानदारी के साथ पास करवाना चाहती है तो हमारी पार्टी का केंद्र की सरकार से ये अनुरोध है कि वे इस विधेयक को पास कराने के लिए इसी महीने संसद का एक विशेष सत्र बुलाकर इसे पास करवाने का कार्य करें।
Meanwhile, JDU Chief Sharad Yadav said that he disapproved of extending the session of the Parliament.
इस सत्र को बढ़ाने का और किसी तरह के स्पेशल सत्र बुलाने का मैं इसका विरोध करता हूं।
With the monsoon session drawing to a close, BJP-led NDA held a demonstration in the Parliament House complex demanding Prime Minister Manmohan Singh's resignation, cancelling of coal blocks along with a fare probe, and declared that it will now take its agitation to the streets. MPs from both houses belonging to BJP, JDU, Shiromani Akali Dal and Shiv Sena held the protest demonstration in front of the Mahatma Gandhi statue in the Parliament premises.
प्रधानमंत्री से इस्तीफे की मांग संसद में करते रहे, लेकिन आज संसद सत्र का अंतिम दिन है और इसीलिए निर्णय किया कि यहाँ पर एनडीए के सभी सांसद एकत्र होकर के इस बात को घोषित करें कि अब हमारा भ्रष्टाचार मुक्त भारत के लिए आंदोलन संसद से सड़क की ओर जाएगा।
ये आंदोलन संसद के भीतर जो अब तक चल रहा था, अब जन जन तक पहुंचेगा, सड़क तक पहुंचेगा, गांव-गांव तक इस विषय को लेकर हम लोग जाएंगे। इसलिए एनडीए के सभी सांसद जो संसद के अंदर इस मांग को लेकर कार्यवाही बाधित कर रहे थे, आज यहाँ संकल्प लेने आए थे और महात्मा गांधी की प्रतिमा के आगे भारत को भ्रष्टाचार मुक्त करने के लिए संसद से सड़क की ओर चलने का संकल्प लेकर आज हम यहाँ से जा रहे हैं।
हमें लगता है कि प्रधानमंत्री जी को तत्काल इस्तीफा देना चाहिए, क्योंकि प्रधानमंत्री जी आज भ्रष्टाचार के भानुमति के कुनबे के मुखिया साबित हो रहे हैं और भ्रष्टाचार के भानुमति के कुनबे के मुखिया की जिम्मेदारी सबसे पहले बनती है कि वो अपने उस कुनबे के भ्रष्टाचार और घोटालों की जिम्मेदारी अपने ऊपर लें। अन्यथा जबरदस्त देश में आंदोलन शुरू होने जा रहा है, जबरदस्त आक्रोश है देश में और अब याचना नहीं, अब रण होगा, संग्राम महाभीषण होगा।
Amid furor over the coal blocks allocations, the government will place its views before the Parliament's Public Accounts Committee by the 14th of September on the observations made by CAG. The PAC, chaired by BJP leader Murli Manohar Joshi, has decided to examine the government auditor's report along with 3 other latest reports of the official auditor CAG. With Congress and BJP locking horns over CAG report on coal inside Parliament, its ripples are likely to be felt in the meetings of the PAC when the issue is taken up for scrutiny. Clearing the government's stand in the scam, India's Coal Minister Sri Prakash Jaiswal says that the reason behind the allocation of coal blocks was capacity addition. Jaiswal said that coal blocks were allocated due to shortage of power in the country.
Allocations किस लिए किए गए, महत्व इस बात का है। कैपेसिटी एडिशन के लिए एलोकेशन किए गए। हमारे पास पावर की बहुत शॉर्टेज है, हमारे पास स्टील की शॉर्टेज है, इसके लिए हमने कोल का एलोकेशन किया। यूपीए 1 ने भी किया और उसके पहले की सरकारों ने भी किया। जिससे कि कोयला ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पैदा हो। अब अगर कोयले को पैदा करने के लिए जो सिस्टम बनाया गया, बेहतरीन सिस्टम बनाया गया, उसके बाद भी अगर किसी ने हेराफेरी की है तो सीबीआई अपने लेवल पर इंक्वायरी कर रही है। बीजेपी का इंटेंशन तो ये है कि हमने 15 रोज पॉलिटिक्स कर ली, अब सारे कोल ब्लॉक डीएलोकेट करा दे एक लाइन से, और उसके बाद सब के सब जाके कोल से रिलीफ ले लें। उनका ये मंसूबा पूरा होने वाला नहीं है।
On to another fueling issue in the country. Oil Minister Jaypal Reddy has ruled out an immediate hike in fuel prices, saying that there was no such plan. Sources have informed that the hike in all fuel prices has been deferred by a week. The confirmation comes in the wake of reports hinting that oil companies were going to hike the price of petrol by as much as 5 rupees and that prices of diesel and kerosene, which are regulated, will increase next week.
I can only say that there are no immediate proposals for raising the price of oil products, including that of petrol. However, I have circulated a note to the Cabinet Committee on Political Affairs, acquainting the Cabinet Committee with all the terrible set of facts. Today's subsidy burden is so high, which has never been the case in India's history. Continuation of subsidies on this scale is impossible to continue.
I would not say that there is a political intervention, but we do things in consultation with all the stakeholders, and because there are other oil companies also who are involved in this, so a decision will be taken appropriately in consultation with other oil companies. We were earlier losing 1 rupee 37 paisa. It went to 3 rupee 85 paisa. It also went to 6 rupees. Currently it has slightly come down, but it is difficult for us because we'll have to average it out.
Till date, how much is your loss on petrol, sir? Till date?
We had lost 950 crores in the first, up to June, and thereafter we have lost in the last 1 month. Maybe this 16 crore continues for some time. It may be another 300 crore.
More local and national news coming up on the other side of a very short break. Stay with us.